Right then, this is Sharky from SHAR-KADE. So today we have this Guardians of the Galaxy Sharpshooter. Now this is a 2-player fixed alien light guns kit. It has a gaming PC inside the actual control panel. It has a Ryzen 5 CPU, 16 gig of DDR4 Ram, a GTX 1650 graphics card and a custom power supply with this unit. It has a terabyte SSD and you're looking at around 500 or so arcade shooters. Now then, we have on the system, we have our MAME light gun games, our MAME gun games. We have our Sega Model 2, Sega Naomi gun games, shotgun games and Techno Parrot shooters. Now on the system we do have a Hyperspin tools option. Now our Hyperspin tools option has our D-Mul shooter set up as well as our recoil. Now previously our D-Mul shooter needed to be set up each time. We don't have to do that now. All we have to do is, if you want the recoil enabled for the guns, you would just load up the recoil. So the recoil option is there. We'll just load that up, and as soon as it loads up, just exit it. Now what we want to do is press our coin button to go back, and the up and down is your left and right pinball. Now if you want recoil games, all the games are recoil. There is Aliens Extermination. By default that's got recoil because that's what these guns are designed for. So you won't be able to have the recoil switched off for that one game. We have added a few cool new titles. We have Dark Escape 4D, we have Deadstone Pirates, we have Far Cry Paradise Lost, Gaia Attack 4, we have Haunted Museum on there, we have the new Night Hunter added on there also, we have Rabbits Hollywood, we have a new title, Sailor Zombie AKB48, Dream Raiders is on there, Sega Golden Gun. Terminator Salvation is a Patreon game, so you do need a Patreon license code for Techno Parrot. So you've got to put this unit online, go on to the Techno Parrot website and purchase your Patreon license code, and then just put that into Techno Parrot and that game will work. Same with Aliens Armageddon as well, we have that game on here also. We have Tomb Raider as well. Tomb Raider previously wouldn't work with the recoil correctly. Pressing a certain button would cause a on-screen message to come up, but I've now sorted that. So if we just head into Transformers there. So the guns both have LEDs on the front, so when you shoot the flash, the LEDs on the front there. Those can disable at times when you first start the unit up. All you've got to do is load Aliens Extermination, then quit that game, and that'll enable both the LEDs. You don't have to load anything else, just that one game. That'll enable the LEDs. As you can hear, we have recoil for player 1, player 2 gun. So if you want to just exit a game, you press your left pinball. Now there is 1 or 2 games where you've got to hold the coin button, player 1, to exit the game. That's games like Deadstone Pirates, because you do have to hold the left or right pinball for the wheel. We have House of the Dead Scarlet Dawn on there, another cool title. So we do have a lot of rail shooters on here. Rail shooters are just basically rapid fire games. Basically point, shoot, and just tons and tons of firing. We do have single shot, burst shot games as well. If we go up to MAME, so if we go up to our light gun games, We do have Terminator 2 on there. We have a ton of old school arcade shooters as well. Now there is true recoil and simulated recoil. A lot of the games are simulated recoil. True recoil means that MemHooker, the software that runs inside this unit, will hook onto games like Terminator and stuff like that and give you the actual true recoil that you would receive from the game. So if I hold my trigger, and as you can hear, as I'm getting low on power, the recoil will slow down. So your bullets will slow down as the power goes down. So that's simulated true recoil. Right, so across your control panel there, we have that synthwave style artwork. And then we have the Guardians of the Galaxy logo there with Star-Lord's tape cassette as the custom grille. Down the gun mount side rails, we have that Guardian of the Galaxy images repeated throughout the unit. And then for player 1 and player 2, we have those custom printed acrylic pieces. On the sides of the guns, we have the custom printed side rails. We also have that back badge with the Guardians of the Galaxy logo there and that synthwave background for gun 1 and gun 2. And across the center art, we have all that faded in synthwave background of the Guardians of the Galaxy. All across the sides there with these perfectly printed trims. Just gives it a nice professional finish. And around the back there. So what do you get with this unit? So you'll get a wireless keyboard and mouse for the unit. You'll also get a 5-meter HDMI cable, and we've got some new cables in at the moment. You also get the LED controller. So you'll have an LED controller to change from sound activated to fade in, fade out, and you've got your full RGB with about 44 different modes and inputs. You've also got a switch and power supply inside. So you've got two power supplies. You have the custom power supply and you have another power supply to run the 24 volts for the guns. Now, if you're in the US, before I send these units off, I do need to switch over the switch inside to make it 120 volts, which I'd have to do with this before it goes off. Make sure that switch is turned over because it will blow the power supply if I don't do that before it goes. So these units do have the capabilities of 240 volts as well as 120 volts as well. The main power supply is 120 to 240 anyways by default. So just to end that call. So if you wish to purchase a unit like this, they are fully plug and play. You are looking at 2,500 for these units, all plug and play. Shipping depends on your location. Something like US shipping is going to be around 300 quid shipping. The crate itself for these units is about 100 quid. UK shipping, I'll likely send UK shipping for free. Outside of Europe, you're looking at maybe 100 odd quid in Europe. I'd have to double check with that. Please like, share, subscribe to the videos, hit that notification bell, and I will catch us in the next one. Bye.